rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
Oh?
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means?
What does that mean?
I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! Where did you get access to this time, you ask?
Yeah.
On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab!
Right.
As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
Well, we're not getting that in person because you're dead as fuck. But yeah, that's fine. It was cool. Look away, it's first has to meet up with everyone cafeteria. Guess that's the main course of action after all. Well, it's still interesting to me that no matter what, well, there in no way, shape, or form otherwise that I can actually mention it, but it'll be interesting. I don't want to re-enter my room. Good morning, Takumi. Yeah, morning. Takumi was up leading Nozomi and Kara are different people, they just look alike. I have to go, I'll see you later. She with Kara, I can't imagine what she's called to punch me. Maybe the fact that it's awkward on Nozomi is why she's put this between us. Can't help it though, being around her so confused. Oh, she's... Alright, I forgot your name already. Kiyoshika. Carrie is a Kovados in here, is now sanctioned in the parking lot on the first floor. That's the one that the horse is pulling, and they're able to go so fast and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. They seriously don't know how a bus works. You know what? I can't hate her for it, you know. Some people just don't know. After. Alright, looks like everyone's here. So many people around all of a sudden. Yeah, let's hold a killing game. And then they heard a little. Oh, that was a casual about it. Taking life's a serious matter. Let's go, someone. You gotta take your time with it. Really making the memes on it for the both of you know? That's supposed to be inspiring. There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more alliance we have, the better we can defend the school. Alliance, anyway, took a quick look around the school already. It's basically the school tower, just like Nico said. Apart from that usual fire outside, of course. Starting a famous on 9 flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. Those who know about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe you can get a proper explanation. Exactly what are those flames, Takumi? One can tell about the flames that Sierra told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
It never goes out. Sounds like something out of a fairy tale. And never believed that if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes. Like, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. It's an advance from ninjutsu. The chakra elements is one combined for such transformation. Flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? That's true. They must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere else on the ground. Maybe it's the truth. I don't really understand how it works. You got them burning outside your defense room too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? I think so. Tried dousing those ones with the fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. Don't take a lot more than that to get this done. It really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Seriously, he explained everything, but then he disappeared. He couldn't convince to tell you sooner, and you're truly are useless. Sorry. It wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. Supposed to do alright. Just like Nico said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Which makes it even harder because the next, if the same one, right, the same commander comes to us, we're gonna have a problem. As if you see, the work we did there wasn't important, the invaders took the bait, such was the decoy after all. Once the statues fall off, stop them from focusing the entire fighting force on this war. Doesn't make you could have told us that from the beginning. All of the information relating to this war is classified, maybe the information. Even Neo couldn't defy orders from above, he told us that much himself. Orders from above. Zero mentioned higher ups too, which really controlling this war. Now the decoy academy is gone, it means attack on the school, the one's getting a whole lot worse. Pretty much, they don't gotta decide what to send where anymore, ball there's still like 7 days to go. Oh man, what a rotten luck. I don't know if I can hold out that long. What's the worst that can happen? Dying is gonna happen anyway. Maybe we should get started now, you know, and get busy living or get busy dying. You know, so adorable. The way you freak out after over every little thing. Enemy attacks make it worse, but there's more of us too. If we're gonna fight as a team, then why fight at all? Why not just run? Huh? If you use that school bus you came in on, we're gonna cover a lot more ground than on foot. You might be able to drive all the way back to the complex. In Babylon's third warrior does not desert the post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman. Supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us would know how to get to the Tokyo District complex from here. As the future of humanity is at stake here, if you don't defeat the invaders, the world will be done for. Not that we actually believe on the future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance this story made up to motivate us, you know. Actually, because then the possibility was one of the first things discussed. In the end, we decided there were even a chance of me being true. We had no choice but to steal resolve and do the part for this on these days. Wilson was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. Didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence that it was true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? I guess not. If Syria had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. And that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes so different. Once Nico told us about World Death, we knew we couldn't stand by let it happen. World Death. In future prospects, whether has to be grim to say the least. After all, the key to overcoming World Death and assuring the future for future generations to thrive. World Death, what's that? I don't want to turn to deal with. It's going to overload my excess size brain. That also makes sense now. You never even got on that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth from whether it's all true then. You best prepare yourself for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, World Death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started the war. It's also the reason humanity is not confined to Tokyo Residential Complex. World Death has estimated the human population is forced to survive as they shelter on the ground. That bad? Enough of the dramatic build-up, just tell us what the thing is. Why is P ring? The hell's talking, but don't you be doing what you think. Hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Oh, make a bit of explanation already. Now I talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners? You inbred little street urchin. What? Your man's even better, you found my impression. Shut up. I'll see having to listen to your complaints making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking, you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. That's hard to understand. This is picking apart everything we say. I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. Sure, even ABC gun sells flavor. It's more resilient than me too. We blame us fast and ask questions to being dragged into this crazy war of nowhere. That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. That's last hope. So we chose to represent humanity in this war to show the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this, we have to fight. You believe that too? Are you sure you haven't been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of yourself, you won't be laughing when Blades had its way with you. What about World Death? You gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are you actually gonna start to explain things? You know what, I'm not telling you anything. Cause you're gonna shove it up your tailpipe with a car he can't afford to insure because you're poor. Can't work with a bunch of impatient and ineffectual though with morons like you. There's no point in telling you anymore. Don't be like that. It's only supposed to get involved with these chumps knows I mean we come into war around just fine. You can't really waste your food on you peasants. We'd have been before better off letting you shuffle up and using you as evader bait. Like a big shot, but this is our school, you know. We were here first. Open up this place to you after our years went kaput. If it weren't for us, you don't know where to go right now. Say the same for you. You in school for a bit toast if you hadn't helped in the bed earlier. Like a smart wee pretty boy, I'll murderize you. Still man go murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't
jeez.
speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Jeez, man.
Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Get better.
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I want.
Just one murder. That's all I ask. Just one murder. Snuff, y'all need to calm down. So we can get everything we do it together. Wake up, smell the roofies, knows me that dreadnought class that beats as bad as the rest of us. And once you're back, I'll turn to spike your drink and take you back to the room that was way with you. That, what the fuck? You wouldn't know, right? We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves, why can't we be friends? Friends with these guys? That make me laugh. Be friends with this cosplay convention rejects and is asking them a lot more from normal people like us. So you're certain to assault style. Straight face and my holy Jumanji sword and meant to die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction my ass. I may be a jerk, but he's a jerk. He's our jerk, yeah, true. It is about Sandy loves some physicists. We're done here. Come on, misery. Lots of see if you care. If you ever see the dumb face again, it'll be too soon. Alright, trying to press station will now want to make things worse. But as we could talk more tomorrow then. Came from the second campus up with their heads held high. They were by God's door before the sun affected their feelings. So this guy's really going to have to spend the rest of our down the deeds with people like that. Hey, that's possibly sickening. Actually, what the fuck? Well, back some interesting friends with you talking about. Is this my fault? I'm not gonna write the contract to discussion, but what do you think that will definitely mention is? I'm really curious now. Who knows what it's not anything about it. It's all mind games. They're trying to get inside our heads. Sweet. But I still feel like I want to hit something. I think we'll go at the room and cool off. Let's do that too. No killing game then. Maybe next time. Takamaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have to hard to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. I could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. Sirei or Hiroko were here. They knew what to do. No, it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Nito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. Hiroko had information she went missing. Siri had information couldn't give us when missing. The new squad, Squad B, I guess. That's all I can call them. Also, it's just not telling us. Well, not telling us because of the pure sake of. I think there's some new rooms are locked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use some time to take off my mind. Is the metal shop on the first floor and the bio lab on the second? Yep, that's all we can do now. It's just, oh my days. all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up and the air stick with the small metal shavings of gunpowder. Oh, and he's here too. Right. I wish you had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi, then it could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. What do you mean, bro? Don't think she's pretending to not know me, Kirk never put on act convincing, Shiri Nakara, maybe she's lost her memory. Again, that's made a bird waiting for chance to pounce on you and lap your saliva. What? What the fuck? For now, at this rate, I'll never talk to her. I was supposed to be here. Wait, Ashman's near, really pushing at ease. Seriously, like this with all the metal and compound and everything. I know it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated like myself, but those geese actually rose to prominence thanks to our development of weapon development. In the beginning, a family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business a little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. It gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to old Suzuki, and the rest history. These can change. Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansion where we live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA, and being here is like a return to my natural habitat. Does that make sense? It's only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in my family's illustrious history. A career weapons the likes of which the world has never seen, and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
For our mighty others, we great and powerful Suzuki!
Fire. That development has been locked acid. The invaders will rule the day they cross the Nozuki. Oh, Suzuki. Jesus. I'm glad she's on our side, but she is on our side, right? Maybe we should tell that to those friends we are still getting on bad and not a good idea. They'll commit seppuku to us in quick succession. I might forgive them for the incidents. Again with the ritual suicide demands, I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Guess that's... let's do it here. And everyone else. Wait. Actually, but it looks like a trash motion of that horror movie. Why is... Okay, it's fine. Yugamo is here. What are you laughing? You can't help it, I mean, this is good, but it's hard. It's a bit of capital hate. When this one's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I was afraid to ask, what kind of supplements are we talking about? Not just stuff that gives our MMA now temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. You could have said there were facilities like this tucked away in the dark rooms of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally get to see one. The second class academy had a lab like this too, but never got unlocked for us. That does sound like it would be useful, but if that's the goal, we're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? Ah, you worry about the morality of a little thing like that. She's such a Boy Scout, Takumi. When everything is allowed, we have the potential to go much, much further. Now, lots of stuff like this was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And our research allowers, the fiendish, the outlandish, the downward, unpleasant, you know, right here at our fingertips. We use it for a start, you can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves like my family did to me. Not the way your arms stretches. You know, it's always been a dream to mod someone else's body. I'll be gentle, make sure any changes I made were tasteful. So I talk about you feel it discarding humanity and becoming something more.
Hey!
Absolutely not interested. Well, let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll be just making sure to do my fantasies. I guess the both of them are not today. the argument, exploration, today's really taking it out on me. Is anything could do to ever get everyone to see eye to eye, or are the attitudes out towards fighting just too different? The only ones who could do this, so it's unnatural that we give it at all. Mankiind's future is in our hands now, it's our responsibility. I never thought of this responsibility finding was just a means to end, a way for me to get home. Would it feel different if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what it's all about? Could it be? That was Ato. This was like the Ato. Well, best to show my hands from World to reveal. Ato, good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? It's you, Ato. Are you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, but what's up? Nothing in particular. Just thought it would be a nice chat, Lobo. Never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. Was out of my mind worried all the time. Thought maybe you disappeared like Yuriko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after. So no one was in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during the storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an achy headache. I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nico found me and took me to the other school. I actually got sent flying by the storm. Also, I guess, I can't think of anything else that would explain it. You're okay now, that's the important thing, but well, when subject on to the other school, what's going on between you and that nosebleed girl? Huh? You're around her, you're different, almost like she's special to you. You seem troubled as well, what's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind that I've experienced in that area. No, was there no, not exactly. It's kind of weird to be honest. You might not believe what I said to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. I've been given the cat that's all came spitting out. So I took Bakaro, I'm a child of friends, spent every day back home for the war, that was the easy part. That was the matter of those being a cat like Sakara, they're so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. Right. And much knows me looked and sounded like Karawa, she had no idea who I was. I told Ada all about it, this mystery and the theories I come up with and how the whole thing was messing me up. Right. You weren't kidding me, so it was weird. Thought maybe she had amnesia, but she never mentioned hitting her head or having absent memory. I thought I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, say something. Oh, sorry, this whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that both familiar and different, a parallel universe. Parallel universe aren't just other worlds living in the past or the future, the alternate realities take place at the same time as our own. It's a fairly common trope, depending on the story. Parallel universe could be alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book, I think of the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him living his own slightly different life. There's a connection between us and Kara, like they're outside first of each other. I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment, it would explain a lot. Rumi and Kara knows me are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different, they look really different lives. But the account for knows me not knowing you, don't you think? Maybe that's how the stuff more sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing in having real life. I suppose you're right, it's realistic, but the situation is already pretty far removed from what we're supposed to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what it is or isn't realistic has gotten word from all the strange things that happened to us lately. I'm not wrong. If you told me a few weeks ago by stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers to fight monsters, I wouldn't believe that either. Instead of putting forward such a bizarre idea, I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true, it's really helped to get all of this stuff from my chest. It's such a weird story, most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have just told just anyone about this. I'm honored, I'm glad to hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. Sure, I've been having some peculiar experiences, first to go see a Vader and all this. I almost forgot about the thing, we still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen the Vader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he has full stuff. Don't take any unnecessary risks, you have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know, I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time, I should get good night, Takumi, sleep well. It's interesting. The universes, alternate realities, there's just so much to go around. It's just so much. It's a lot of information to take in because while the options could be there, right, it could still be a thing very much. It just sounds so bizarre. Sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it makes hard to make sense. And that what's going on here, a Karan knows me out to the first same person, so but different. Basically. Either way, I won't be able to put the issue to rest until I talk to her about myself. Even after defending the Ato, the frustration I was still feeling wouldn't go away. I turned it for the day, I gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Right, day 30.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend a nut, be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Guess you just gotta keep moving. Sorry, again. They're just all in their room, so they're not gonna leave anytime soon. I'm just a few times. That's a legit thing at this point. I won't even like be leveling any of my weapons. Realistically speaking.
Huh?
Oh, just us today. The sound second cameras guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them and told them not to come here. They're just playing old no-shows. Fine by me. Let's do this first thing in the morning. You're going to the house lady. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, man. So it's okay. Doesn't really seem to the side of things. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening and someone new came into the room. Oh, good morning. What are you doing here? That could be nice. You could come there she wants. Oh, did you come to betray your friends? Enjoy a sign. One of us. Is that right? Sorry to disappoint you, but no, there's something I want to discuss with you. Alright, what is that? Which one don't know, isn't it? You're finally going to tell us the whole story about that whole thing? I'd like to, but Kara and others are dead set against it. Well, it can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. You can't just go against the decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking, it would be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria at least for a while. If the two groups stay separate, we could reduce chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Is there something in that? It shouldn't be too hard to organize. So cook us a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we won't need cafeteria until later. Wow, you train this early? That's the kind of education I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose support. So we can walk in recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk for someone who can't even use someone. Kaku. There's bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like a two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. It's funny for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if you keep our distance until we all come down together. That's all I want to say. I'll be going now. Wait, I want to ask you. Sorry, then I'm still waiting for you. Burst off my question, definitely sparring us, passing glance up. That's fun, I can mention suddenly and opposite tell us to get our butts and gears out of the killing game. It really hates your guts to talk to me. So she turns you down, so she make cute and everything, but once gone, someone was always fucking like lamenting and stuff. Guys, I'm so insensitive, Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure what's the best approach you can do. Don't worry, he gets being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life from my parents. Sorry. The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. At least we had breakfast, you know. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me and never be able to talk to her straight. I shouldn't let this get me down, when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? Got plenty of free time to fill up. Well, manage up while up in Monarchy now and fill up traps and enhancements. They will help you give you advantage battles, spend your free time wisely into the these tools. Extinguisher level has increased. Your fighting level has increased. You can now go to new areas where you explored. The materials you can obtain while exploring are unique to each area. So For more details, check the menu by the entrance hall. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna be doing the same thing I've always been doing, and that's just interacting with you. And you're still in the garage, anyway. Hey, Takuma, can I talk to you about something? Sure, what's up? Can you help me kidnap Takuma?
Hey!
How would we do something that sane? Are you guys fighting? No, this is good between us. It's just about curiosity as a mechanic. What do you mean? This class up is a motorcycle, right? Pretty incredible. The mechanic will be curious after seeing a feat of engineering like that. I took him around never get any near it. He was like, bike's a part of me. I ain't gonna let no girl mess with it. I'm just sick of this tough guy act. She's just embarrassed. Wish I didn't looks. The option now is to kidnap him. Get whatever it takes to get him hands on his bike. Hey, calm down, would you? After that, a friendly tried to dissuade Tsubasa from her plan. She kind of loses herself when it comes to vehicles and machines. Experience unlock the keyword vehicle. Right. Why are you in the infirmary? I'm curious about this. Okay, let's talk to Tsubasa. Don't you wonder how informatic works? It shouldn't be possible to sleep right the own body. What's the inner workings of that? I'm dying to find out. I don't suppose I can take it. Easy, not supposed to back away from the Revivomatic. Thing will turn into Swiss cheese if you don't keep your distance. Well, it would just bring us back even if it kills us, right? Being full force wouldn't kill me instantly. Might be able to investigate the machine a few seconds before I die. Well, you know we can't do that for not zombies. I'm so desperate to figure out this machine anyway. I'm a mechanic, how could it not want to though? Well, Tsubasa back, she tried to approach the pragmatic managed to put outside of the room. Nothing is scarier than the persistence of apology.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Time to hit the hay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
It's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. Guess the rest of us are gonna be nice and fresh tomorrow.
Up and Adam troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Rose out through it. There you go. Tika, confound all what Lady Kira's doing. Her mischief really knows no bounds. Yoshiko, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the holy Chimonji's 4 vials in the bathroom. That decided the last time Lady Kira pulled a trick, but this time we're going to make this treasure known. You used to just take your sword into the bathroom, but you take it with me. Surely you gestures that could be such a thing would be high-diving property. Besides, I'd be too far embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. I see. But I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Jeez. That's one way to go about it. As the odds, the original team from the school here today. Noting that this stage tried to get two groups after the only figure session up. Well, I'm not caring, but do this guy's really train me for the morning. Not gonna care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it for the passage gym earlier. Just don't care only if I'm being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic though. Guys, talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing young people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. The real fight all comes down to guts. Sure, man. Are you alright? Sure, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of a blank for a moment. I contracted the disease to make my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's only serious. Sounds quite serious. Nothing again. Kick someone cut off his head. The right man to go fix it when it puts it back together. Probably, maybe, 50-50 chance. You can't solve all your problems with beheading. But Mr. Kanzaki barely contributes anything useful. Even his brain's solid, I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Oh, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but Shu Show always beyond the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us are really sure what to do, but Show ate fast and left him to work it out. So almost bring us over, we all met to our rooms for a while. Oh no, we're still not close to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't do things continue as they are, but how can I get two such different groups of people together? Because I have to try whatever I can my own way. That's legit, that's all I can do. Hello, Tsubasa. Contact me if you're free, you think you can help me with something. What's this? It's the rest of my maintenance. What could Optim got updated? Where is Hiroko? Where is Hiroko? That's clean tools, that's vehicle tools. Okay. Oh, what is this? Let's spend time together and some Tsubasa better now. Okay. Tsubasa's here so I can't interact with her, but I still will. Because I can go to the garage, no. Library, no. Training room, no. The breakfast. Look, Kako. What would that is? Guess what you. Green silicone shampoo. Because what is she got clean tools that she likes? Oops. Oh, not this one, and then old ass hospitals. That needs those. Nice throat domination. And equal tools, that's it. I need to get gasoline to unlock this. I guess I can't really do much until I get that. What if I just look for tools? Okay, so I'll just go for clean tools. Charlotte gets gentle hair, not too much has been a shine. Oh, she would love this. She would love it all. Spasa.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
I'm gonna like have the biggest technology brain out there, but the rest of it seems stupid.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I need to find gasoline.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I need to find gasoline at Sue, right? Well, then going fast and lately. Not that I'm complaining, I want to get the day on and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karua. Those are meeting once I fall, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy.
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today.
Shit. Something else that's
Then why'd you ask?
didn't skip that. No. Whatever.
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys supposed to be friends with them. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing differences between each other more and more, and they were just at point. Well, it wasn't me and Karo. We were very close up through elementary school and junior high. Of course, it doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think at first just wanted the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I swear the differences between us alright. Even there was one thing that didn't change, Karo and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year.
No.
I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom. Eh, that's pretty cool though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
For me?
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
That's cute.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Taki, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
No. That's cute. Day 33.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Right. What did he say, boss? So surprised at Shri and Bakaro again, the way she'd be on my mind so much lately. Really brings home how like she knows me are, though no one like isn't the word for it. There's actually the same. Early universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an ultimate version of Karawa, what's she doing here? Just coming to help to know the other here? Anybody isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Not wrong though. It's kinda interesting, it's kinda weird. Tsubasa, why you on the roof? What's happening? Eh? Oh, you're here. Well, attack me. This will make two on David on attack, huh? So, when an enemy will attack, next is pretty successful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just. I don't overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. I hope so. Right. Everyone's here. Wait, everyone's here? Huh? Wait, what's up? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like your middle-aged hotel manager would just be caught peeping on his guests. I can be sure you never did such a thing. The creak in the walls last night. Was that you? I know that you think you saw, but I assure you, you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and all perhaps I got carried away. Oh, I'm actually curious. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What is that mean? Listen to come. There's something I want you to hear, all of you. Also, bird that we all need to hear. Someone had this stranger yesterday tried to brush it up with a pressed him on it, and he finally told me what was bothering. Someone had another dream, one that uplifted a repressed memory. Another one. Oh, okay. It's true, so when did you run back this? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Gazaki seems for nothing to worry about. He even said to himself. Well, it's easy enough to dismiss the first as a fluke, but now it's happened again. She wants more to say. What I want to hear, so we're all on equal ground. I won't find about it later. That's an excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict, sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I could tell. 3 squares is still meant to be a good thing, though. So, what's your dream form before actually not a dream? It really did happen. Usually when I wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that, I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too, so I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys been face filling us in the lore here. Just shut up, Alyssa, we don't got it either. Have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over it again. Last time you said you were hooked up to the freaking machine in the weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? It knows me something matter. And those machines are the same as the ones we got here, right? The ones we can get working. Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. So figure out what these machines are for, or why they were both at the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remember this time might explain a lot of it. This time I remember why I was putting those machines in the Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way, but it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
I think something to do with him happened, And what comes from the infusers. Our blood's just a medium we use to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people, Shoma. Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? I know my dad, but it seems like it's different anyway. No. this is your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory is still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway.
Huh.
There's one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I didn't remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one. It was all of you, too.
Right. Tsubasa. Let's see if she. Hiroko. Yeah, everyone else in there. There's one empty.
What?
You're all in the machines kind of pure General Hospital. Do you know what I mean?
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment.
Wait a
We
minute.
all have the same special kind of blood.
Nozomi is not in here. Unless I'm mistaken. Kako is here. Takumi, Shoma, Tsubasa. I'm seeing everyone except. Why is she not in here? Oh, but us in those machines?
Oh.
And then include our group too. Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody see was also there. You're crazy, man. First I saw Ellie of you when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before, forgot about it? You remember you all had your eyes closed, think you were unconscious. Just barely awake though, maybe that's why I was able to remember it. There's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in this machine in the hospital. We were part of the experiment there sometime before we came to the school. But never heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? I'm a robust, however, second only to my dedication to my dear sister. They bring me into this. See, you just don't head up, we couldn't have been there. Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex when our powers first awakened? Something that defeated the enemy in my neighborhood started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. And then it came to us that I became no idea how I got here. Actually assumed we were brought here immediately after he passed out. But what if that's not the case? We spent weeks, even months in the hospital first, and the gap in our memory will maybe be none the wiser. Hey, I got a twist, hammers and killing aims all the time. It's possible though, don't you think? If you accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's only explanation. So what did they do to us when we were there? And research, right? Special blood, maybe it is related to Amina after all? I think so too, that's the only things we all have in common. Oh my god, enough already. Sherman's shrill voice out to cut out of mood and that settled over us. Interrupted of training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about ridiculous fantasies? Why not cares about any of that? But this could be important clue, we might be able to find out more about Amina. But Sherman didn't remember any important details if we can't use the information, what's the point of worrying about it? Why even lending us ravings as any credence in the first place is often nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. This is with understanding Amina better was any pact of vengeance against the invaders. We're understandable enough to use it, should we not just constantly defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste energy on unimportant details. Unimportant. We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We made a peace with that. Now that we've been given the permission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So, but I'll shut up and start pulling you away like the rest of us. He didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why we couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us there was some related to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even being given the dogs are frustrating, we've said that is for the greater good. Decided to give her all to win this war, and we're about to lead us clean. In other words, you have the capacity to show perspective and representation, although it's completely alien concepts to you maggots. I mean, look at you, coming with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission, why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, what's wrong with you? Trying to refuse the fight, then you muddy it further into this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just look at you makes me want to vomit. Oh, bro. I'm sorry, I never meant to cause all this trouble. I brought me right. Close fantasy, my brain's always been about powerful spawn scum. You know, it's finally breaking down and making me lose such a reality. This is your apology for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Then again back in the way, but Kurora stepped into Bucky's path. Nobody's never getting accident to cut it this time. We need to have made an example of. What are you talking about, Kurora? That's something else. I mean, this Bucky's squashing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. So called defense full of wishy-washy work, shy nitwits. He's the worst out of all of them. Very citizens insults everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What happened to her? I've always been mean, but she's totally blown her stack now. If you really want to make off what you've done, you should just disappear. But I don't mean hiding when you room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. The thing about that is, zip it, no excuses, just go. Leave, move out, mosey shuffles, off, scram, depart, disappear, get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh my god, yo, Kura, yo. Leave him alone, you. Ever stepped in and grabbed Kura's shoulder in an attempt to pull her back. None of us prepare for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Oh well. That was awesome. Good combo. And there's a boxing technique. Another game of Sando's Fist of Fury. She can box. In this game, you receive education and everything we need to enforce our will in society. Political, financial, physical. Peak any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons of a reason P-Brain, and my family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any outside peasant dares to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. She get worse when the revolution comes. Sorry man, wish I could help, but you know it is. Loyal girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop crying, please, that's enough.
Oh.
So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to listen, maybe we should get going. Maybe shit. What a vaccinate for the morning, let's return to our trading friends. Come, Lady Kurora. Must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for. I tried to convince them, but it's not going. It's going to take time. I know you started looking into this already. Nizumi gives her a bunch of glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second camp still left, none of us could settle down. Timon got more heated. So I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us. Now we've made it worse by knowing that we're nonsensical stories. Also useless, so stupid, so lacking any kind of social awareness. You'd all be better off had never been born. Well said. What? That's the creepy. I tomato lady leader in Hammond. Huh? He usually makes you look like kind of trash. She hit me. That psycho actually hit me. If my dad doesn't hit me, I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy. What a good thing. This guy's really pissing me off now. I know we're gonna make things work with them. No way, I see it. There's only one way to resolve our differences. Start with decay, ends with a killing game, and it's not the least of a genre with untapped potential. Just give it a rest, okay? Sorry, if it was better handling human relations, it could never have happened. Well, they just keep getting worse and worse. Shoma, oh my god. Poor Shoma, man. The guy is just trying to help any way he can.
Have you any
It's so stupid, it's so stupid. I hate it, 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 I hate it. I guess what it is, you know? I don't like it, I don't fuck with it. But such a piece of shit. Just a piece of shit. That's what she is. That's all I can say to it. That's all I can say to it. I don't like her, I don't fuck with her, I hate her, basically. But you know what? So be it. Still plenty of the day left, I should try to make the most of it. Oh jeez, man. It's just one mess after another. Waves might attack at any time, I've got to be ready for when they do. Oh. Jacko. I wanna see how the manual. Research map showing different areas of the school ground and material that can be found in them. All types of material can be found, but are low quality in other areas. Speech area, machine materials, plant materials can be found here, cave area, or textile and coastal. I wish that like... Wait. beach area is machines. Do we just go for a kind of a detour, I guess? I guess it's like the only thing could we say about it. I'm trying to think of what other ways where it possibly could be something. Give me this so let's just do exploration. Sure. You have to special skill, create a team to suit suit your needs, but make your choices correspond to the material sources gathered. You press E to go saber exploration skill to the results screen, however none of your skills are activated. Range check, sorry, please ignore me, sorry next time, but no, I'm still training, I'm scared. Just
Move out!
I think it's fine to just go with this. I want to get more of those special like things. Opponent space appear during free time exploration when there are no more storage objectives, stopping them with abundance of valuable materials. Press E to check your surroundings and make your way to any bonus spaces. In order to pass through Undying Flame space, you will need to have a firefighting level. That corresponds to that space. You can increase your firefighting level by progressing through a story. By passing through an Undying Flame space, you'll be able to access the area. Make sure to check which spaces you can pass through whenever your firefighting level increases. Let me check the area. I want to go to a spot that has level 2. There's a bonus space here, so then I can start here. Level 4. There's one all the way up there. I kind of want to get that one. There's all the way up here. Are there's like some. So I'm gonna try to go for those. I think it's fine to start here then. Because I want to get this chest over here and then get this chest over. Because maybe one of them has this thing that is plus.
I'll take that.
What's that mean? Sure. 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. Got points.
I'll take this with me.
Oh, well, that should give us nothing. If I'm putting technology using the rest usually make burger. Wood gear, I need 5. That's perfect.
This looks like something good.
Bottle. Check the cockpit. Go faster in a random direction. Okay, thank you for moving me back. You see this looking fruit on the ground, pick it up. Aye, aye, aye. Shit blocks that, so it's fine. Yeah, cool.
Rev it up!
I was floating enemies now as well. Fun.
Leave it to me.
I'm ready whenever.
Alright. Thank you.
You're in the way! We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way! Got it. I guess it's my turn. Here we go. All well and good. Yes, leave it to me. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it. No. We better get moving. Here we go.
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
How's this?
A broken spot.
Yes, leave it to me. We better get moving. All well and good.
Like,
Let's do
like,
this!
Like, these moves I've never seen moves before, but it's because the enemy has those moves.
Yes!
Smart. Smart. Okay. E level 2, yeah, so we can go for those. E level 4 is over there. There's star space at the bottom. E level 5. 5. There's so many level 5s around. Oh, just gotta get that one up there now. Take my spot. Ow.
I'll take that.
Okay. Want to keep it moving. With the whole asphalt.
I'll take this with me.
Into a washing machine. What's that launch to have?
Might as well take it.
Oh, right, because of the military which I have, I can now use that to my advantage. Cool. Chance of finding materials 10%. That's not that good. You might find an older vending machine, there might be some rare products inside. Okay. That's fine. Should have enough DPS to get through all of
I
them.
guess it's my turn.
Let me see what I
Full throttle!
can do. As
Leave it to me. Hi-ya!
you
I'm ready whenever.
then finish off with you.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it. Nice. I guess it's my turn. You're in the way. All well and good. I'm ready whenever. Here we go. Got it. Yes, leave it to me. Ha! All well and good. I'm ready whenever.
Alrighty, whatever.
Ha! Got it. I guess it's my turn.
And I got rid of my fatigue. Oh my days.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. We better get moving.
Athos is
I'm
so
ready
good.
whenever.
Then again,
We
it's
better
like
get
if you're
moving.
gambling pretty hard to get the one that's like specific ones that you need. Otherwise, it doesn't really function.
Might as well take it.
This looks quite rare.
Those are presents.
We did it.
Okay, cool. That's done. guess I could try to go to that space over there in the far right. Far left. Don't think it will give me anything useful though. But maybe I'll try. Which one was it? It's somewhere down here. It's this one. Is this one?
Might as well take it.
I won't have much space anymore if I grab anything else.
Might as well take it.
What?
Okay, that can we can get rid of something here. What else we get rid of? Budgies. Cool. I think that's fine to then just end it. Not bad.
I'm beat.
Not bad. I think I got more stuff added to it.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Thank you, T-Ray.
Well then, good night.
What a good night. I'm not any anime tasks today. I'm more worried about safety things at school.
Yeah.
Only one big team is too much to ask. I hope we can at least get by without any fight. For long, just until dream of sleep was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my brain. Day 34.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Thank you, Siri. Thank you. Thank you.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Vile and barbaric enemy. Yeah. Okay, now check out the cafeteria when everyone's doing. Enemies outside. Hello, Darwin. Hey, Takumi, beautiful warning is the best day for us to like start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we worked to build up was what crashed and burned. I'm so hyped, yo. Crashing and burning, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. If Hiriko was here, things would be a lot better. Like, Hiriko, even though her methods of doing it were like bad, still, she was like not fucking around, fucking about. John cover bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. Sweet and spicy flavors and constant competition. What? These those two are happy. Please, there's burning around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severe head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll get my whole night off just for something to do. I'm the same as ever. I'm just waiting around hoping those will show up and I start just eating Gecko. Made ate breakfast, headed back to my room to stop anyone longer than I had to. Guess so. First, the trip between our two groups bothered me. It's always been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. Guess so. Nice, but how are you doing? These things will also think they are. There's no need to be so rude. My bad, bro. I've actually gone to the right place. Oh. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's gonna take like effort to like. Voltage gain. Learn impact stab. Unleash a powerful close range stab attack. Ignores armor and calculated damage. This definitely is an upgrade. Use strike. Allow user to intercept a battle, attack by enemies in range, and start of play turn. Love allies, definitely. Use just use money. Ato is also pretty good to use. What else do I really like? I really like Takamura's like tank ability, but for the sake of it, I don't really I'm not really going out of my way to like use him. The Ato's like any type of that counter will be like really good though. Beneficial. Things all kind of for now then. Things perfectly fine. Fine if you need anything else. Thank you. That used a lot of my stuff though. Holy fuck. But I think it's worth it for the thing that I actually got to learn from it. Let the library must read something. Let's have a look and see which I should choose. Metamorphosis. Actually. I low-key don't want to do that. I low-key don't want to do that. I got my upgrades. I don't want to do that. I thought it was like I can go in and then go out. Sorry, this is scummy. But like I just don't want to like, read books in there. I'm gonna be completely real on that matter, you know. I just want to move and go to the rec room and move up like with Tsubasa as much as I can. Rolled all my makeup this time. Tsubasa, here.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Guess a lot of scope is eager to find, or they brainwash something. I mean, no. That's what's away in the park mode. Not so much about this stuff. Not so much. Donkey. Let's go down with the third, of course. We'll just make a small talk. Let's go down with that's in the school bus. All the teams are figuring in the name, right, babe? Sophie agrees. That's the loss for words. Spending some time to carry on since it wasn't late.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just on edges before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off somehow? I don't think so. Knows me so to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing though. I just have expected this. Being frustrated, the powerless to lay down and allow myself to fall into a light fitful sleep.
Up and Adam troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
There's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Those are actually outside reading. Well, actually, we'll talk to me though. She's outside. Let's check that first. Oh, sorry, I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Kura and the others for our morning training. How's my lab of work say not? Is there any way I can make this right? Oh. Subasa's here and wait, there's only two people. Subasa and Eita are here. It's not any better than yesterday. The only thing is your team started to fall apart. Others know how to work as a team and give them that. No, I don't want to talk. It wasn't here yesterday either. I also played in the workshop and in the booth. What about Shoma? How's he doing? I don't see him since student. As far as I could tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. Figured as much. It's at Eita though. It looks like there's something on his mind. Eita, talk to me. What's happening? Hey Eita, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened to Shoma and Kurara? Of course I do, but that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I'm thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. Huh? I'm looking into it more and more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information the library has on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it. I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave credit for. I mean, your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from a different universe. Yes, about this, you think those be somewhat crossover from another reality? Actually, no, I don't. I think this Nozomi will cross over. You mean unknown who's from another universe? Not just you, but all of us. Remember we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo Refuge complex? Before that I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or regular dispel. It was more like the world was warping around me and never experienced anything like that before. I felt something weird too, kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. That what we felt then was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality. I another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch.
Ah.
Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? It's well, it's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy. No, I don't know. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously. Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, the school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
Right.
What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Listen, those machines in here. Maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. It always happens in all-time superhero movies. We could be like just in the next world over in the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trolled out before I could say it. After all, what even was real life anymore? Something about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. Spiral world though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. Guess we have to wait and see what happens when we get to day home. If only if our parallel universe theory is correct, we should keep an open mind, see if we can come up with anything else. Thanks to you. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now, multiverse all the way. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes, here we are again. I mean, I want you to try to dismiss the idea keeps running back. All of us blacking out, the gap in the memories, strange machines, still supports that theory, I guess. I feel like that's not the whole story, and maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the attack, whatever that might be. Well, I can't upgrade. I can explore, but do we really want to explore? You're back on the informatic again. Yeah, because it's gonna be like her being on the informatic again, right? CPU setting. Video exercises subtlety. Handy food. Look at our handy food. Vocês vão dizer que não querem me have a warp sense of reality. They better not get close to their system. I see. I could just make this. I don't mind if we get more mechanical stuff later as well. Let's see. Cast the gym where they are, obviously. Training room. Just save it. Already had this done. Need to look at other stuff as well, but I don't have the resources to do this. Training machine. Oh, we can earn BP if you do this. Okay, that was fine, okay. Right. I mean, I do need to do it, but not that bad, you know? I'm sorry, this is like Tsubasa hero because of everything is going into Tsubasa. I swear to God. Tsubasa loves this guy because she makes handy food.
Huh?
So the door, I wonder what they want. As I walked up to the door and opened it, standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Sorry for the disturbing you, basically. No, it's when the face figure knows me, actually quickly fills up. She also picked up on how awkward I was feeling, got straight to business. Make sure to come with me, there's an altercation in the cafeteria. Altercation? Again, what's this about this time? I don't know, 1 minute everyone's fine, next everyone's yelling at each other. It's probably not too important, but with the tense things are right now, I gotta take it fast. You can stop them a moment. What's up with the What is going on now? I know the word knows when I enter the cafeteria. Going out the door was out of the wall of noise. Oh, since you are incompetent, you government officials to be ready for your immediate impeachment, assignment, and execution. That's not government official then. Anger is completely justified, I cried. Heartlessly steal away the fruits of our labor is unforgivable. The fates of malfeasance, even the holy Jumanji sword trembles with outrage. Too much information, Kiyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. I'm on your side, you just everyone knows that the kind of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. So what's everyone fighting for? The guy's overreacting. Isn't that big a deal, is it? No, but that's really emotional response are very subjective, you know. If your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real clear about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why's everything gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, they working. What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm sorry, I tried to calm down, but I couldn't stop it. Not a bad conclusion, very good decision. Yeah, get back to sick, bad, invalid. Takumi now that you're here, can make yourself useful. I have to bear witness. As to what? I'm going to expose a criminal hiding in your ranks and made out sweet merciless judgment. Criminal, we'll be merciless. Look at them, what happened, but sure, talk to come into combat. Oh, I'm perfectly calm, my boss has a steady 65 p.m. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know, so just a master's of emotional opera, I promise. Hey, if Osuzuki's had no revenge. What happened? Maybe also the bones are being stolen. Case we could relive the strategy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some overseas coding ate all the curry I made last night. Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the inconsistency exactly right. I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight, and safe from danger. Or so I thought. Some miscreant got out every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slot. This is unacceptable. Especially the sour for execution method, we should find the culprit of being like rape. I like it, let's go with that. You want to flay someone alive for being a curry? This sounds curry, relax curry, like really. You should use a Faraday's constant word really in this would be it. It's better than come out of rationalmatic either, she wants to make up by hand using traditional family recipe. Twix curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management, that it gets too cold, too hot, and the flavor completely falls apart. It's supervised constantly from start to finish with the same care you use around a newborn baby. Each batch as precious to me as if it were my own child, and now some low down tea if I stay from. I'm trying to make the dead of the night really despicable crime. Aren't you always planning on eating this child though? Stupid, all overlooked curry. I'm out here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinder block?
Gaku, bro, where are you going? Gaku thinks he's escaping, that's funny. That's good like the bazooka and the crown goes wild. But that's called. That goes on you jump on me. I don't let that be the warning to you. Nobody's allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. But you're not actually going to execute him, are you? Absolutely. It's just a shame to be able to come back afterwards. In that case, I would really focus on really making it hurt. We'll make it for a better punishment that way. You could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore, you're not impressing anyone. Don't execute your practice pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hammer, are you? What else? Sending the Suzuki family deserve the same treatment and enemies of humanity was one to exterminate. You're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use full power on one of us all over the I don't think we're gonna take the lying down, we're pretty strong too, you know? Great idea, let's make it have a moment in the battery, I'll go grab it if you do this. Stop it, it's in the right. When the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, someone in the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me, I'm the culprit. Oh, sorry, I really mean something. What? Someone? What did you mean just now? I said it was me, I ate curry left in the refrigerator. What? Guilty, you can never remove me. Flaming, slicing me up, you sure have a money away, I won't put it. Just burn on the squad, I'm just no redeeming feature after all. you serious? Of course, I don't lie. Anyway, you find a culprit now so you can get some fighting. I see. Seriously, slow, deliberate steps towards showing. How was it? You ate it, right? How did it taste? It's delicious. That's all. I wanted to forgive you if you had something more interesting to say. Alright, so I'm on the fighting. If it fits their insecurity too, at least I can find it be useful for providing nourishment to everyone. What you want? Very well, if you're assigned your fate, there's no use wasting time. A sublime hammer will be the last thing you ever see. I'm not thinking what you say. I'm straight to protect life, to destroy it. We shouldn't be using it. I'm as good at two shows, I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? Mock battle. The Mag and I will do each other in no holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair and necessarily cruel now. It's a friendly little training exercise between squad members. Very little sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But step forward, maggot. I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't. Kyo doesn't know to use MMA, man. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the special defense unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place, why don't you all get in one direction and slash up, serve the invaders with fat for beans and a nice Chianti. You and one army thinks it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you breathing heavy with a fire look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too. Back up, pretty boy. You have to go through me first. Sounds, you're not shredding my comrade's service for armor sword, just will be done. So both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. They'll get involved either way. Oh dear, stop making it worse. Is everyone shoot themselves peacefully? Peace was never an option, and honest love is the one I would have to impulse free reign. It's happening, it's finally happening. Yo, Viva Gilling. Bad, so we're just not holding the mark. So we're lashing out each other after we fall apart, and instead order we built to collapse into complete madness. This war has always been nothing but madness, starting to think almost we look crazy too. Between the invaders, having animal powers, and all the way to convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real and normal has already been completely warped. If we lose the last limits of sanity, I don't think we can come back. Just shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
And I meant to allow bodies with everyone's attention. Now sorry that couldn't stop the worst game shooting one after another. Now if we all get issues with each other, we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. Somebody has to fight to resolve this. I stick with the one-on-one towards Kuro and Shoma. Huh? Shoma can't fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting maybe throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready to get him to a point where he can fight. Shoma is the one at fault here. There's no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. This. How much time do you want? Teach him what to fight won't be easy, and again, time limit could help to motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days. Are you surely care? Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait along for the next part of the story. 8 is still Suzuki's lucky number. In every series is wrong, in business or in life. If that's the maximum, okay? If there's an anime type before then, happen by default, no questions asked, understand? Alright, I can live with that. And another thing, this isn't just between me and Shoma, it's a battle for supremacy among our two teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked. Wait, when you say anything, I mean anything. Those are my terms, take them or leave them. So that's what she was in for. If you want extra time, I'm gonna show you the big stuff. Then as decided, Kyoshika, and they've got 8 days, when's their time limit? Today seems to 5, so 3, carried. Okay, 43. I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Well, my little dung beetles, and it's like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I gotta wait everybody in my heel where you belong. Guess we get to see Shoma's power. Girl stoned away, her piercing, high-pitched. Hey, get back here. I didn't agree to any of this. I didn't think we want to. I have so many ideas already. You're fine off. Wait for the addition I make and find a mathematician, I assure you. Kyoshika follows her after Benos to be staying a little longer. Oh shit, but is she going to hold you to that promise? Almost like I said all the so and they will never have celebrate court. Wants the right decision though, it's the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right then and there. And that would have been fine with me, of course. Right there is, if you can't say anything nice. I see where I can conquer her down, but I don't know if we'll do any good. She fits it onto a deal like this, hard to tell her out of it. But no, with one last apologetic look, no, we left to join friends. So, when you're doing this, we know we've got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember. If the invaders step forward, then we take the air. If Better get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seeing started foolish knows what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. Don't you think you can beat her, Shoma? Not me, no. I don't think Stars. There's 8 days of 100 years to still be useless as ever. I'm built for fighting. Unless it's a kind of defect, it's better if you don't expect anything from me. But you don't much of a choice. Maybe you think about it for today. Won't force to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one can prevent disaster you're showing. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. Huh. By the time I noticed, I was already dark outside.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
What a mess.
Yeah.
I expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Carrera. If he can win, great. If I seriously doubt that's going to happen though. And then there's the stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what if, or that'll only make things worse. I mean, that's the only way we're gonna get Shoma to fight. Do my best to shut out these troubling thoughts. I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Day 36.
Up and Adam troops! Time to get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Makes sense. Okay. I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I'd better go to the cafeteria and check. Why? Baku is outside. Alright, Takumi, into the cafeteria. It's also a give me a punch at the guest today. I think I have ramen for breakfast. I can handle. And the crunchy right now. Okay, let's start in here. Shoma's cool. Shoma's cool. No, I had to went to get him a while back, but he has to come back. Damn it. There's no time to be hiding in this room. Even if he does wake up his mind to fight, he has to work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kira hit me. Meanwhile, Longa blessing him to move if I made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. This fact he had to drag Shoma to the door, even then he gets out before reason like this. Shoma's determined to stay in his room is that he couldn't face all of us. Given circumstances, I felt it was justified in bringing him in a little more social than I so much trouble. What? My assistance, I mean, it caused nothing but trouble to all of you. Can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. So, have you thought about any more about what we talked about yesterday? Yes, we spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel. Hello, trying to win it. Oh, you wimping out? What a surprise. Ah, shit, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Guess you got no choice but to go with plan B and let's slaughter each other, get them right, or just repeat. Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see what you're nearly as weak as what you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can. Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal, not subnormal, not even that giving me too much credit at any rate. I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My useless, this is baked around to me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Sure, I mean, I'm not something wrong with throwing up, meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. The problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental. What? Someone got to his feet and stomped over to where Shoma was standing. Just hit me, see what happens. Okay, Someone runs to the wrist or made a fist to propel itself towards an unenthusiastic energy kind of way. This no longer took you, plus if I could benefit a thing. One thing she did it, he threw a punch and it connected, so what you got to complain about? So what? What? A few minutes later. You see what I mean now? It's been like this for as long as I can remember. The side sign of conflict when body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is not set at all. My whole body itches, I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I passed out.
Hey!
You weren't exaggerating, said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I'm trying to tell you, I need you to find because you delete your self-esteem and the toilet too. No wonder it feels like a destined to fail on everything it does. You understand now I'm completely defective. I never achieve anything, you should just give up on me. We can't do that, you're lined up to fight Kuro next week, there's no getting out of it. Ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us have to do whatever they say too. I wanna make us do. Maybe they make us their slaves and force us to wait upon every win. Or humiliate us by treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Finally, a punishment that fits his skill set. I'm truly sorry for putting you on that position, but there's really nothing I can do about it. You're better off forgetting about me and use this time to figure out the way to make peace with them. Well, let me get out of your way now so you won't have to be sick on my side of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like getting someone to vent your frustrations. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, so I scuttled away from the group out to consider what about as well as I expected. Yeah, it shows much fighting spirits as a solid slug. I didn't for the thing about what this guy's makes doing me loses. Killing will make all the other problems go away. Isn't it strange though? Rip's charge of all this must have known about missing Attacker's condition.
Yeah!
Why did they put him in this unit? Someone would kind of fight as the place in the wardrobe with this. Shouldn't be the one making it. No, you're right, this wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe if they did any research on us, we could have just been put at random. Let's assume they did know about it though. By the logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. That's some special reason that he's here. Special reason? Perhaps he has hidden potential he doesn't know about, something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Miss Atsuki. It was probably just an administrator's error. Let's say you're right. Whatever his potential is no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna be buried. What if we could get him to think about someone faster? That might be the first step in helping overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're out tackling. Wait, what? Yeah, but you can't talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time though. Mizukanzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect on its features, even on a good day, looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right, Fizzy Johnny may have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that can give it a resurgence. Guys, could be to me. What do you say, Takuro? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. Should Shoma something or someone like a or something like the rest of us. Maybe I can remind you of that and start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. You just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Cinema. That sounds like you needed to help. That's right. We're all this together. The show the chums with real timber looks like. Sure, I will do it for minimum wage and no bonus. You want to get paid? How bad? We've got 7 days at most, depending on when that next attack happens, and maybe even less time than that though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Inside our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we took our rooms. Mito said Shoma should have been chosen to be in the unit for a reason that he may potentially none of us have recognized yet. In order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon and can't take this time for granted. Collect information. Something Shoma would want. What about a plushie? Plushie? You recommend was mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. Plushie seems like a problem indeed. Pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make plush for sewing? What? I would have made something for that guy. I mean, we'll be persuaded to fight. Then you make it, it'll work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. I got off some cloth and cotton before rushing out. So much for getting this help. Hope it's better than nothing. Let's see the twins can. help me with? You know, when thinking about demons, someone else. You're still trying to force Mizukazaki to fight.
Hey!
Of course I am. Someone doesn't fight Karara, who knows what might be forced to do. Yeah, but I doubt you get anywhere. Mizukazaki's as non-confidential as they come. I heard that they even, when the invaders destroyed his home and they took it to the complex and just ran away without fighting back. They even checked to see if his son was okay, just ran away with his dog. I think Kao wouldn't even fight for his family, who would fight for us. For the record, I say no way. His family isn't a good reason enough to fight to show his eyes. Then what would he fight for? He mentioned a dog. Maybe his dog? I can't wait!
Yeah!
You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, that was not just exciting. I wonder what humiliating punishment of those other gays are planning with us. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course not. Just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can get the bus together. You know, I was about to look for a nice color. How about you join me? I figured that's meet up in a pet shop around the residential area. I guess that has to be it. His dog. He won't fight for his family, but he'll fight for his dog.
Oh.
Don't show my word. I have to guess something dog related. Got a pet dog back in Tokyo Residential Complex. Small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shoma had a dog. Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
He only took Shoma and they were always together. In the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed as they were practically inseparable. So there were two peas in a pod. Shoma treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he stopped being apart from someone so important. So I think he'd be light if he gave him something that reminded me of Leo. What could I give him though? Something with a Shiba Inu. Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't we look for a book on dogs? The book Shoma would like. Picture book about Shiba Inus. We should be right up his alley. Alright. I guess I'm a good idea for to get the show. Over them not mumbling about a plushie, so we should get him a Shiba. Get him a dog plushie. If I get him a plushie that a Leo, it should open up. Search the gift matters before dog plushie. Eventually, even the plushie is perfect. Here's a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. The dog picture book can be substituted for the picture where they got cloth and cotton. There's just a collar. That's the only thing I have to, but I don't have idea where to find one. But there you have. Took me for.
Get prepared to spend another. Be ready to give your.
I don't care. I don't care. Sorry, I'm gonna skip out the I need to get.
Move out!
Move out. Oh. Question. Let me make sure to grab as much money as possible as well, so I can upgrade stuff later. Is there any still on here level 2? I don't think there's any other place I can home on. Level 5, level 3. Getting to level 5 is not the main problem, quote unquote. I'm just trying to see if there's anything, like even remotely anything here that I could possibly use. No, everything's locked.
I'll take that.
Wii U. Okay, it's fine. Battlefield. Idle enemies.
I'm good whenever.
I'm good, whatever. Talk some.
Take this. Locked and loaded. I'll protect
You have my
you.
gratitude. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Yes, leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
All well and good. I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Alright, cool. Then we just gotta keep moving. Where's the chance?
Might as well take it.
I'll take this with me.
Got a bunch of Gora. It's this way. Find some vacation for the tank. That's supposed to move.
Might as well take it.
During combat, I should have maybe attacked it. It is what it is. There's a lot of enemies here. Holy fuck.
I'm good whenever.
Let's do this.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay?
Save me.
You okay? What's
I've
up?
got this.
It's kind of annoying that I don't get to all of them.
I guess it's my turn. You're in the way. Got it. No. Yes, leave it to me.
Jerry is so good though.
Here we go. All well and good. I guess it's my turn. You're in the way. Yes, leave it to me. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it. Nice.
Leave it to me.
Say when. Take that! Let's go. I guess it's my turn. Here we go.
Let's keep going. Let's go. Hold up. It's fine. We take a little bit of damage here and there.
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way. All well and good.
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
Don't try to stop me. I'm good whenever. Hi-ya! Leave it to me.
Say when.
The second technically is a bit also really good. Like a lot of AoE.
Yes.
Well, a lot of range, sorry, I should specify. Which I think is just good in general.
We did it. Yes.
He's your back catapult. It's interesting to see though, like the stuff that you would need, right, to go out there.
Aha!
It's done. Take the first you make gift out of to show us a media. Did you come in to change my mind? Please give me a chance to make a fight. I'm begging you. This is a little chance against girl. Trash, garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You know, wrong to put your favor on someone like me. What, you giving this to me? I can't accept this. A brush this cute doesn't seem to be cut in a brand loser like me. Come on, don't work like that. Just take it, or do you not like it? No, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love at the first sight. But exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh track. What do you mean leave the school? You can't even use your hammer yet. The events will kill you. Yes, that's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow her with the subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. So suddenly starts packing his things, seriously going to the school. No, I can't let him go. I need to get the cells up to show my to start believing in myself. To persuade to start a fight. Stay a fight, sort of. He's a bad Some loser, a cockroach who can't even fight.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone. It's clear what would happen if I fought Kurata. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
Oh. Don't want to mess with this guy all the time because he being embarrassing you can hopefully manage to fertilize. Yo! Don't become feel negative. Just blasting positivity.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping some.
Shut up.
Don't worry, you can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer
What are you
factory.
saying?
I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who can. Don't be so.
You're not helping, okay? You're shocked, I have a chance to feel negative, okay? I have to just, like you keep spamming you with positivity.
You saw what happened? I passed out. It's clear.
You have to keep spamming you with positivity, so we like get to take.
Don't worry.
You won't.
I can't do any. The only thing I can. I'm a worthless.
We can do our best to get.
It wouldn't matter. Some things are impossible. I'm incompetent and worthless. With no amount of effort will change that. Which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh, please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you. Please, just leave me alone.
No.
I'll never stop believing in you.
Come on, lock him. Dude, stop attacking me, why don't you just let me go? I'm getting me to fight Kura. Actually, just give up on me.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
It's already a bad thing, right? Well, because you're not constantly letting people down. Part of you is immediately known to fall short after congratulations. I'm scared of disappointing people. If I just don't disappoint people who believe in me, then I run die before I get the chance. If someone doesn't want to fight, scared of disappointing people. Why does it feel the way to disagree? Is it trauma related to disappointing people? So weird if you want to talk about it. I'm scared of letting people down.
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who were hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me. They would say I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were.
Oh shit.
Shoma, you have your...
What are my strengths? I'd love to hear about them if you weren't just lying to try and get me to fight. You can't, can you?
Your kindness.
Something homeless only say from a distance.
Ah.
Oh my god. Why are you so sorry to people that? Shit.
My parents were stupid. Oh my, they would say I was without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me, then I can't disappoint them.
There are some expectations you should never run away from.
Expectations I should never run away from? Could you give me an example? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone who's continued to run away from every sort of expectation.
You dog.
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
How do you know my Neo? Aunt told me that you had a dog in the air. Your clothes, furniture, you slept in the same bed every night. Yes, Nian can sleep when I slept with him. I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms. I don't know what the plush I gave him. We were trying to remember Leo felt so. You could be sorry for sleepless nights out in the cold thinking they're going out in the cold, oh right, Nico doesn't have a home. Because they invaders destroyed it. He started to tremble to squeeze the plushie tightly. Starting to remember the feeling that someone important to him was approaching. Where can Leo be now? He was waiting for me. Shoma understand that you want to run away from expectations. It's scared to disappoint people. But there's some expectation that you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectation of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. Stop saying that you make up for each other's death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your favorite companion was waiting for your return. I can't die here. I'm sure there's someone waiting for me to come back. I'll survive these holidays, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, stop being scared in a fight. But you might join us, but it's scared when the witch happens to hear it. Someone by the hand and start to leave the room, but... So what? Real butch, just a bit jumpy. How am I supposed to beat Kirara? I can't even imagine winning this match, no matter how much I try. On the picture is it pummeling me into a humiliating defeat. And that is finally come by the fight for the first time as confronts fear of losing. I wanted to beat Kirara, but lose one of you be subjected to the awful request. Just ask what the fun is winning, and both his friends calm down of course fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurata? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her. I know that if I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. What can I do? Do I have any chance of beating her?
Shit.
Don't worry, I have a...
Secret plan? What is it? Please, tell me! I have to beat Kurata! Please tell me already!
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
I'll tell you later.
After all. So it has to be. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. It's because it's okay. It's okay to lose.
How am I? To be honest, I know that.
It's okay if you lose.
Which means like I mean, of course, I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing to win. Or it's a pretty strong opponent for your first fight, after all. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose. When I lose, you only be subjected to an awful punishment. And we accept that, bro. It's together, so we share the rest. She's not going to kill us over this. But that's even the point of me fighting. The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That will be used for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again. Okay, we need one more.
Why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you. I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually. I guarantee it.
This guy, oh my god. Like, I keep in mind this guy's one of like, the most broken like power ever. It's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, oh. My own way of fighting? What can a one like me do apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe you could try. Maybe you could put an effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward. Alright, I may be trash, but I do my best in my own trashy way. The sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever, but it's also like starting to think more positively. Alright.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 38th day of active service. Prepare to be ready to give your...
There you go, friends. We're gonna leave it there. We figured out what's in Shoma, and we'll probably see like what they can do in the next. So for now, I'm gonna leave this here, and I'll be able to wait, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. For now, then, ciao ciao.